What's up, Aries? Welcome to Scorp Queen Intuition. Welcome back, guys. If you are here with me again, let's see what's going on with your person or the person on your mind. All right, this could resonate with you if your sun, moon, rising, or Venus placements are in Aries. And let's see what's going on. What is happening for you guys? Let's see. What does Aries need to know, Spirit? All right, guilty. I feel pain from the damage that I have caused. And then you guys have third party that wanted to flip out with that. There were other things that got in the way of us being together. So maybe somebody feels guilty for not making this relationship a priority or putting you in a third party situation. Okay? You have hope. I haven't given up hope on us yet. Okay? And at the bottom, disagreements. I wish you understood how I feel. So whatever is going on here, there was a lot of disagreements between you and someone else that could have led up to them stepping out and having a third party, putting you in a third party situation or getting distracted by other things. And this relationship like was no longer a priority to them. Okay. Depends on how it goes for you. Let's see what's going on. What Aries need to know. So they feel guilt, okay, for what they've done to you. Maybe before they didn't give you the understanding that you needed, but they want to come forward now. Look at that. Queen of Cups and the Knight of Cups. Could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Okay, let's see. The Star in the reverse. This person was very unhealed. Okay. I feel like they wonder, have you given up hope in this connection as well? The Queen of Pentacles. What else do we have here? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. I have Aquarius here. And we saw water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces before. Okay, Six of Cups. This person wants forgiveness. They're ready for commitment now. Let's see what else we got here. Three of Cups in the reverse. The Nine of Cups here. And the Ace of Swords. And Justice. They want to make this right. Could be done with a Libra, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or an Aquarius, or a water energy, since we saw that earlier. Okay. Let's see. I meant to do this in the beginning here. Gemini energy as well. Virgo energy here. Okay. Aquarius energy, which we see Virgo and Aquarius here. Cancer. Okay, that's the water energy that showed up. And Libra. We see Libra here. So I was planning on doing that before I pulled the cards to see if the cards came out to match the signs that come out there. But seems like they did anyway. Okay, let's go ahead and clarify here. But all in all, this person feels guilty for not being committed in this relationship and really giving really giving you their all here. I'm feeling like you were dealing with a very unhealed person, and they just want to talk. Okay, they want to express to you how they feel. They want to let you know they want to do right here. Okay, they've had some time to think about, how unfair they was before, but now they want to show you, You have the Star here in the reverse. Let's see. The Five of Pentacles. Yeah, lack of faith, lack mindset, isolation, worry, defeat, loneliness, insecurity, fear, low self-esteem. So I told you they were very unhealed, guys. They may have been unhealed to where they had these insecurities and they dealt with abandonment issues. Like I'm kind of getting someone that may have been a little smothering as well for some of you guys. You know, some of you guys, it was a third party situation. Some of you guys, this person had just other unhealed things that they needed to work through that was causing some issues and some disagreements in this connection. Okay. What else do we have here for the star in the reverse? The Queen of Swords. Justice, independent, clear boundaries, coldness, direct communication, clear-minded, and perspective. So this person, maybe before they didn't communicate like they should have, maybe from a healthy place, they could have been very bitchy or very like cutthroat with their words. Okay, and I do feel like this caused a lot of disagreements between the two here. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius there, so strong Aquarius energy here. But we did see air. We saw Gemini with the dice. So let's see. The Magician in the reverse. Whew, manipulation, insecure, power planet, untapped talents, lack of confidence, and narcissism. See, I told you this person had a lot of insecurities that really impacted their behavior and why they did a lot of things they did. Maybe getting with you and being with you made this person more insecure. If there was not a third party situation, this person was always accusing you of being involved with somebody or feeling like somebody was above, you know, you were putting something before them because they could have been very codependent. That's the energy that I'm feeling with the Magician in the reverse here. That's Gemini again. Gemini, Virgo energy. Okay. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here? The Five of Cups. A lot of regrets here. Acceptance, loss, sorrow, moving on, finding peace, personal setbacks, self-forgiveness, and bereavement. They regret a lot. They regret not being committed to this relationship and only committed to you, or they regret not investing and not committing to this relationship and letting their insecurities get the best of them. Because the Queen of Pentacles, she's very secure, right? She's stable, she's solid, she's secure. And they regret not being that person. They regret not being able to be grounded when their emotions seem to get the best of them. Let's see, Queen of Pentacles. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here? The King of Wands, yeah. They felt like you were cheating, or they felt like you were stepping out, or this was somebody stepping out. Okay, however it goes, whoever it is, anybody, it doesn't have to be a feminine energy with the Queen of Pentacles that was insecure. This could have been a very insecure masculine energy who, or they were insecure, and that could have been the reason why they couldn't stay faithful, because they may have needed attention from other people. The King of Wands can be a hoe. Okay, he could be a womanizer. He could be someone that that sleeps around, very promiscuous. Okay, or he could be someone that lacks self-control. Okay, like it says, impulsive, ruthless, high expectations, haste, unpredictable achievement, or unpredictable or unachievable expectations. So somebody made it very hard for someone here. You got the Seven of Swords in the reverse, coming clean, confession, regret, rethinking approach, truth revealed, self-deceit, turning over a new leaf, and malicious, and getting caught. So they regret stepping out. Somebody definitely regrets stepping out here. Or if that wasn't the case, they regret letting their fears create those thoughts that they were being cheated on or that something was going on. But I do feel like somebody was stepping out here. Okay. Or they could have had other things as a priority, and maybe there was already some insecurities there. You know, and I don't know, maybe that triggered something in someone. Okay. Maybe there was some disagreements on how much time should have been spent with each other. Or, you know, hey, you told me you was going to be here with me doing this, and somebody's like, yeah, but I got to do this over here. So I see some disagreements here. I can't get a sense on whether somebody was definitely cheating or whether the problem came because of somebody's fears of being cheated on, which caused a lot of problems, caused a lot of disagreements. Somebody showed up very codependent here is what I'm seeing. The Six of Cups here. Somebody wants to apologize here, okay, for their infidelity or for their accusations, however it goes. Six of Cups on top of Six of Cups. Familiarity, happy memories, reminiscing childhood memories, innocence, joy, nostalgia. So this person is thinking a lot. You guys might have a very strong soulmate energy here. But they do want your forgiveness. For some of you guys, you've known this person for a long time. Some of you guys, you knew them since childhood. Okay? Or you just feel this really strong soulmate connection with this person, and vice versa. And I'm feeling like it's mutual because you got the Six of Cups here twice. Let's see what else we got here. Five of Swords at the bottom. Yeah, they want to apologize for the conflict, the disagreements. They're unhealed, the way they showed up unhealed to you. Some of you guys, their unhealed behaviors was they show that by being promiscuous or stepping out or not being able to be faithful. Some of them showed up in fears from the past of being cheated on and someone being unfaithful to them, and they brought that into this connection, which they regret. Six of Cups here. The Ten of Wands in the reverse. Doing it all, carrying the burden, struggles, delegation, release, overstressed, burnout, depressed. Self-discipline with the Knight of Pentacles here in the reverse. Self-discipline, boredom, feeling stuck, stagnation, perfectionism, work without reward, closeness, carelessness. This person was definitely very careless with how they dealt with the relationship. They want to apologize for all of that. Let's see. I feel like some of you guys felt like you carried the burden of the relationship on your own, like the emotional burden on your own. You had to show up for this person too much emotion. I feel like they were emotional burden because they were unhealed. Three of Cups in the reverse, clarified by the Ten of Swords. Painful endings, ruin, deep wounds, betrayal, loss, crisis, failure, collapse, and defeat. Yeah. They completely sabotaged the relationship here. And they may have even sabotaged it to the point to they don't even know if they can reconcile this here. Five of Wands, see? Competition, debates, rival, conflict, disagreement, strife, tension, territorial. See, territorial. I told you, being very controlling, I feel like. Clashing, egos, and petty. So a lot of behaviors of an unhealed person here. Why is the Nine of Cups here? Judgment in the reverse. Self-doubt, inner critics, lack of self-awareness, self-loathing, punishment, destruction, and ignoring the call. So I feel like this person, no matter how they felt about this connection, they just couldn't do right. It's like whether it was being faithful or whether it was regulating their emotions and not being, not accusing and always pointing fingers and creating issues and drama. Either way, they just couldn't do right, okay? Judgment in the reverse, that's Scorpio energy here. And look, I told you, the Five of Swords, this person just could not fucking do right, guys. It's like no matter how happy they knew they could be in this connection, they just could not allow themselves to be happy. They created conflict. It says conflict, upheaval, loss, disagreement, competition, defeat, winning at all costs, sneakiness, bullies, theft, abusive relationship. The Moon in the reverse. Release of fear, repressing emotions, inner confusion, misinterpretation, darkness, and insecurities. Pisces energy here, Scorpio energy here. See why is the Ace of Swords here. I think they're going to come back towards you with the same way of talking, they want to make it right, but I don't think they're ready. Yeah, Page of Wands in the reverse. So it's like they're coming back to you And you're like, well, hey, you know, well, what's up? And I'm feeling like they're going to be trying to tell you, you know, or talk to you. But it's like, in the end of the conversation, you're going to be like, okay, what do you want me to take from that? Don't sound like anything has changed here. See? Star in the reverse. They're still unhealed. They're still unhealed. Lack of faith, despair, discouragement, insecurity. Once again, self-trust and disconnection. The Ace of Cups in the reverse. Emotional loss, blocked creativity. Um, I don't know what this person expects from you, Aries. You might leave them on red if they try to communicate with you. You might leave them on red, especially if they had you in a third-party situation. You don't want to talk. It's like, what are we supposed to talk about? What are you supposed to explain at this point? Okay? Well, I guess they want to let you know they haven't given up hope on this connection. It does say, I feel pain from the damage that I've caused. So they feel guilty. They want to express that to you. Maybe that's what they want to do. Just kind of relieve some of their guilt here. You and I were too young. So I told you, some of you guys, I told you, this is somebody you knew from young childhood, or you've been knowing them for a long time. Yeah, this, maybe they feel like they've learned somewhat, but I don't feel like they've learned too much. You got Aquarius here. Look, we both know I am not the one for you. See? But yet they keep wanting to come back. But I feel like what their version of coming back and making things right is not making things right. It's not. It's like, wow, you thought coming back saying that to me was going to make things right. Or I feel like they just want to tell you how guilty they feel, but they don't know how to make it right. Or they don't know what to do to make it right. Or, maybe they can't. Maybe they screwed up so bad that they just can't. You got blessed. Okay, my cup running over and lies. So maybe this person told a lot of lies here. Okay, well, be honest with yourself or them. Hashtag truth. And remember, time lost cannot be regained. So, guys, don't let this person play with your time. Okay, maybe that's what you're telling them, like they wasted your time. If you guys especially have known them for a long time, you've already spent and given this person enough. Okay, so you might want to think about that, you know, before you try to give this person a chance here. Maybe they had enough time. And maybe they want to go back and make up for the time lost, but you're like, hey, you can't. You know, you did what you did. Things happened the way it happened. You know, and that's it. You got unsent messages. At the top, it says, I still love you. And it says, to him. And it's like a whole paragraph. But she's hesitating on sending that message. Unsent message says, what was never said, holding back, and drafted, and erased. See, I told you, they want to reach out, but I think they're guilt. They need to heal first. They haven't healed. Gaslighted, manipulated, doubted yourself, and twisted truth. I told you this person could not tell the truth. They did a lot of gaslighting. Okay. Maybe you're ignoring this person also, because I do feel like if they do try to come back, look, what I was just about to say this, guys. If they do try to come back, it's going to be the same thing. So if they come back, it's still going to be like gaslighting. That's why I was saying, it's like they come back and it's still going to be like, well, what was your purpose of reaching out? Because either it's still going to go to the left with this person, or you just see no point in them trying to reach out. But repeat cycle, same drama, different day, stuck loop. I told you. Because that star in the reverse is they're unhealed. Okay? At the bottom, you got confused as hell. No clarity, no labels, emotional chaos. See, this person is just a mess, guys. And I told you, they didn't want any labels here because they wanted to still dibble and dabble in whatever they were doing with that third party energy that came out. And it caused a lot of confusion. You got almost, not yet, maybe, friends. And it's complicated. See? It's going to be the same thing, guys. They're going to be trying to waste your time again. I don't know if you're just familiar to this person. That's what I feel like. You're just familiar to them. Okay? You got the butterfly, relationship evolving to the next phase. Healing the inner child and growth. So like I told you, this is somebody you've been dealing with for a while. They're growing up, or they still need to grow up. They still need to mature. They may still have that young mindset, or you may have matured at a different level or evolved at a different level than this person. And so now that you're at this phase, it's like you're going down, you just see things differently now. Okay, you have seduction, attraction, flirt, and dating, hooking up, temptation, third party interference. So there was some hooking up. I feel like this person struggled with overcoming temptations. Okay. Yeah, stabbed in the back, heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, and shock and attack, and addiction, codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block or restraint. And at the bottom, you have karmic relationship, fleeting triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. So, guys, try to not let whatever, has happened between you and this person stop you or hold bitterness in your heart. Um, just try to disconnect from this person. Okay, continue to let them heal. Continue to heal yourself from whatever they have done to you. But I do also feel like at the same time, guys, don't let this person come and dump their guilt onto you. Okay, I'm kind of getting the energy of like somebody that has done you wrong, but they're looking for you as like an emotional rehabilitation. They want to come back to you hoping that you can heal them, but they're the ones that caused the damage. And this is why they're going to come back. And when they're coming back, it's like, are you coming back to make this right or what? Okay. Well, that was your reading, Aries. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was helpful. Okay. Like, share, subscribe, comment, hit that bell, and I'll see you next time.